time to see about. Damn. Huh? Hold on.
What's the word, YouTube? It's your girl Kai Too Savage, and I am back with another video on the channel. If your girl say I'm fleed, then she coming home with me. You heard? Yeah, we back with another video. You dig? We back with another reaction video. You dig? Man, before we even get into this video, I need y'all to pause this real quick. I need y'all to pause it. What? I said pause the video. Why you think I'm looking at you like that? I said pause the video. Okay. All right. So after you pause the video, I need y'all to tap in with me, man. I need y'all to go back and watch all my story times, all my reactions, all my old videos. I need y'all to turn me up. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I need y'all to follow me on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. I need y'all to get lit with me so I can get lit with y'all. But today, we back with another Popo video. Listen, y'all always love to praise the Popo when they doing right, but you feel me? I'm on their ass when they doing wrong. You get what I'm saying? So we getting straight into this vid. We is not playing. So right now we get into this vid. Popo, I guess Popo messed up on who they were supposed to lock up. We gonna see what happened. You feel me? Sometimes players mess up too. So we just gonna see what 12 did. And we gonna go from there, man. Let's get into this video, man. Tap in with Twin, man. Tap in with Twin.
Cops have little to no room for error in their job, having to deal with life or death situations daily. But what happens when the cops mess up and accidentally arrest the wrong person?
And my thing is, how can you arrest the wrong person?
Put your hands on the car.
It's not that
Starting
hard.
with the controversial case of
It's not
Patrick
that hard
Mumford.
to put
Patrick
two
was
and
just
two
getting
together.
back home when two officers confronted
But you
him,
know they be
claiming
so
there were
quick to just
warrants
try to
out for his
arrest
arrest.
anybody,
What
they
the
don't
cops
really be
didn't
caring,
realize,
bro.
though, is that the warrants were for a completely different man, but this didn't seem to bother them.
What's your name? I'm going to ask you one more time. We probably need to talk to you.
That's the grandmother looking like, boy, what you doing?
What happened?
Patrick is justifiably nervous here after suddenly being confronted by multiple police officers, but still manages to give the cops his name. However, they decide that they
his
don't believe
granddad, gotta
him,
be
and
his
instead of
granddaddy.
asking for an ID
His
or
granddaddy
trying to
looking like,
confirm his identity in
boy,
any
what
way,
did you
they
got your
immediately
shit?
decide to
What
do
you done
this
got into, boy?
instead.
What I do? Man, what I do? Y'all ain't telling me what I do, man. You got a warrant. You got a warrant. He just came back from his probation officer.
How do you fight back?
Boy, how he just came back for his probation officer and he got a whole warrant? Don't you think he would have told him that? Popo done effed up. Popo done effed up. 5-0 done effed up.
Hey, come out. Get your hands out now. You got 3 seconds. Hold on, man. 3 seconds. Do not reach. Get up. Put your hands on the car.
The way he slapped me.
Come out. 2. All right, take it.
Yo, you know, listen, you know these Caucasians, they be acting what's in their head, bro. Some of them they talk about us, but some of them screws up there be a little, you know?
Get out of the car.
Oh God, I ain't gonna lie, me, he better than me. I'd have done racked up some charges.
It took just 38 seconds from the police making first contact to giving the order to tase him. According to the cops, Patrick was given numerous reasonable opportunities to comply with officers, but because of his resistance, they were left with no
how am I
choice but to
resisting when I'm
stun
trying
him.
to tell
But
you
even
I
after
don't
being
got no
tased and
warrant?
detained, the cops
Who you
still
looking
aren't
for? It's
finished
not
roughing
me.
Patrick up.
Come on, bro.
He
Like-
keeps reaching for his back.
Talking about groping up all on my man ass and shit.
Quit resisting.
And then y'all talking about somebody resisting?
The cops searched
lawsuit.
Patrick to try and
Everybody-
find whatever he was
everybody get a
reaching
lawsuit.
for,
You get a
assuming
lawsuit.
he was
You
hiding
get
a
a
weapon of
lawsuit.
his own. But predictably,
Well,
they
I'm tearing
find
up
nothing other than
families.
his
What are you
wallet.
talking about?
This would end up being a blessing for Patrick, though, as inside
Boy, you
his
got my
wallet,
black
the
brother
cops
messed
found
up
his
right
ID.
now.
I just seen this fucking lady.
Patrick Mumford.
That lady not gonna tell me that I got a warrant. I just seen her.
Here's the deal, dude.
How long I had a warrant?
I don't know if you got a warrant, because you're not who I'm looking for. But here's the deal. When we ask you for ID, because you look a lot like the person we're with,
So,
you give us
because you
ID.
messed
And when
up, you
start
try
this
to
whole fight nonsense, dude. All you had to do is give.
pause, bro. Cause you messed up and you peeped you messed up. You trying to flip it on me talking about when I asked for ID, I should be giving ID. Sir, you didn't even ask for ID. You asked me what my name was. And I told you my name. And you flipped it around talking about I got a goddamn warrant. Yo, Popo done really lost their goddamn mind.
Dude, give me this. The way you came up asking me out of nowhere.
Remember, the cops never once asked for Patrick's ID
Okay,
during the
I thought I
initial
was
interaction.
tripping, bro.
In a
'Cause I
later
know they ain't
report,
asked for
the
no
cops
ID.
also stated that they were worried he was reaching for a weapon when he was shuffling back in the
Just
car.
said he came back for his
do you think they
probation
would have been
officer,
okay with
so
him reaching
trust
into his
me.
back
But he
pocket
ain't
for
looking
his
like he
wallet?
having no
He
type
wasn't
of
given
weapon right
any
now. He
chance
look
to
like he
correctly
trying to
identify
get off
himself,
what he
but
trying to
now
get
the
off
cop is
on and
patronizing
get back to
him
being a free
and saying
man.
he caught a case he didn't need to get. And above all, he's still being manhandled and forced onto the hood of their patrol
So
vehicle.
even the fact after
What's
y'all
his
just
name?
proved who you
Is
looking
there
for is
someone
not
here
him,
to
y'all
take
still
you
got
to
him on the car
think about it?
like he done did so.
That's what he's looking for.
Tell him. Who does he look a lot like? He knows who it is. Michael?
The Houston Chronicle endorses Mo Jenkins for
Boy.
state representative. Call him a stellar candidate.
He is not Mike.
Okay, I know that now.
Well, they thought it was my son?
Yes!
Really? They don't even look nothing
And then
alike?
besides, they didn't even have a picture that we got. They look exactly.
Oh, wow. I'm looking at that picture. I mean,
Don't they
It's
look
not
alike?
far off. Okay, are we wrong?
For the record, this is the man they're looking for. It's difficult to draw even a single similarity in appearance, but the cops
that could
apparently
be his
saw
little
so
brother.
many
I
that
get
they
it.
were
That could be his
comfortable
little
with
brother, little
discharging a
cousin.
weapon at
But them
Patrick.
don't look
Patrick
alike.
was initially charged with obstruction and violating probation and was fixed to lose his job and position at college. Thankfully, though, an internal investigation was launched into the 4 officers on the scene, and it
Bro,
was
'cause I was
concluded
finna
that
say,
they
y'all
didn't
gonna
follow
mess up
proper
this whole
procedure.
man life
All
over
4
a
of the
mistake
officers
y'all
were
made is
suspended,
crazy.
and Patrick was awarded with a settlement of $100,000. But David Wiggins' story doesn't have such a happy ending.
It's another
He was
case?
pulled over and forced out of his vehicle with not so much as a second thought from the police, but they failed to realize he too was the completely wrong guy.
Hands out the window! Take your right hand, open the door.
And it's a
Get on the
female
ground.
officer.
On the ground.
They not too bright.
Did you run for me?
They not too bright. I don't care what
Okay.
nobody tell me. Some female
Alright,
police
put your hand
officers,
back.
they
David was
really
put
got
into
dropped on their
cuffs
head
and
as a
left on the
kid.
ground at gunpoint after cops mistook him for a suspect. Apparently, the guy they were looking for had just fled them in a similar car with a similar license plate, and the cops pulled David over assuming it was the same vehicle. It's an understandable mistake, but realistically, the cops
Bro, you
should
know how
have
many
double-checked the plate
Dodge
as soon as they lost
there
line of
is?
sight.
Bro,
Instead,
if you
they
don't look
decided
at that
to wait
license
until
plate
David
correctly,
was on the ground,
I don't need
handcuffed,
you fooling
and
me
at
to be
gunpoint
anybody
before
else.
even attempting to confirm he was their guy.
See me, I be too turned up.
Since you give me that tag.
Y'all come pulling me over, I'm gonna give y'all a mouthful. Boy, if you don't, what I said, boy, if you don't, boy,
This
what?
ain't even him.
I'm finna turn up on their ass, oh God.
You're good.
I'm not playing, where are my moms? I'm not playing,
That's
bro.
scary. You got almost the same tag, same car. He must have passed you going through. You good? Good. All right.
Talking about some you good.
You have a
I
good
oughta
one, okay?
really
I'm sorry about that.
David
punch
was
you down.
offered little other
Talking
than an
about something
apology for
you
the
good.
whole ordeal,
Sorry
and was
about
sent
that.
on his
Can I
way
get
after
some
being
money?
correctly
Can you
identified
pay
as
a
the
bill?
wrong guy. But that wasn't enough for
Sorry.
David,
Sorry,
and in
ain't gonna do
July
me
of
nothing. I just had to
2023,
get on the ground.
decided to file a lawsuit against the
Messed up
city
my
of
feet.
Marion,
The
claiming
hell?
gross negligence, civil assault, battery, and false imprisonment. In the complaint, David alleges that he was forced to endure 3 minutes handcuffed on the ground with a gun to his head, not knowing if the next second would be his last. He also notes that the apology was a mockery. As of this video's upload, the case is still ongoing. However, when this
Wow.
cop in Florida was faced with the same situation, he managed to show exactly
Oh yeah,
how
I
you should
remember
handle
seeing
it.
this. It's crazy because it was like I seen this video right after the
A deputy in Volusia
Not
County
George
was looking
Floyd,
for a
but,
burglar when he stumbled upon
you know,
Joseph
Trayvon
Griffin,
Martin.
a man who he said perfectly matched the description.
There's a burglary that happened.
And then that's another thing too. How is y'all so quick to talk about I look like a description of the person you're... What do they look like? Because you just walking up on me and approaching me talking about I look like this person and that I'm a suspect. You just automatically assume it. As soon as you see me, I'm the suspect. Like, I really want to know what goes into a popo mind and how the hell that makes sense. That's like you walking down the street and I'm like, oh, that's a Jeffrey Dahmer right there. That's a Jeffrey Dahmer. Somebody go get him. See, when we do stuff like that, then are we wrong?
You kind of fit the description. Let me just make
I'm talking about my brother over here on the run.
You're not him, okay? All right.
I'm a vet. I have my ID.
Okay. Can I see your ID? Yeah. You literally, they said white tank top, black shorts, and they said that you had a beard. All right.
I'm confused. They just said black tank top and black shorts, but he got a white tank top.
This cop is obviously aware of how difficult this very interaction can be, especially if it turns out he's not who he's looking for. So he approaches him politely and attempts to resolve the situation rather than escalate it.
Just bear with me, okay? Because you fit the description. I'm not.
At least my boy smart. He said, "Boy, I'm putting on that camera. Yeah, that's not getting me."
I got you. I just had a daughter born 2 days ago, so I just have this online.
It's live?
He said, "I got a daughter. You feel me? I'm not one of them. Don't play with me. I'm trying to be here. I'm trying to be a pappy for my kid, and I respect it."
Live? Do you mind sitting it down here? Because for now, I'm gonna detain you. Look, you're not under arrest. I'm detaining you right now because you fit the description. Okay? Just hang tight for me, okay, buddy?
Joseph respectfully informs the cop that he's live streaming the interaction for his own safety before being detained. He's also told that he's not under arrest and not being charged with anything. They just don't want to give him the opportunity to run should he end up being the suspect.
We're not saying it's you, but you fit the description. That's why I'm detaining you. If it's not you, we're gonna cut you loose and you're free to go, okay? But I just want you to see through us why,
7 cop cars, so hey, everything going on, it's just a little bit scary.
Yep. This is a burglary.
Because on God, what do you need 7?
It's a burglary.
Do you understand how y'all be wasting resources? 7 police officers for 1 person when all 6 and the rest of y'all could have
The cops are doing their
been
best to
helping
put
somebody
Joseph
for
at
real.
ease, but you can still imagine how stressful of a situation this would be. He's doing a good job at staying respectful and composed, but you can definitely still tell he's on edge.
We appreciate you being very cooperative. Other people would just...
I'm not trying to get shot over this.
Damn right. Shit, he laughing, but he did it as
Do you
is.
really think we want to be out here killing people? Do you honestly think that?
I'm a military police.
Like I said, brother, I've been in the same boat.
After just 10 minutes of waiting, they hear back from the witness who had just received a picture of Joseph.
So good news for you. The witness is saying that the clothes you're wearing and all that doesn't fit the description. It's called a show up, so we got a picture.
I'm confused. So
again,
what description was y'all going by if they said, you just said when you walked up on brother,
A
he looked like the
show-up is a
description.
method of identification
But
where a
the
witness
witness
is
said he
presented
didn't
with
look
a
like
single
nothing. So what
suspect
was y'all...
and simply asked if
Somebody
that's
got the
their
description
guy.
wrong.
It's
Got me
also
choking
worth
up.
mentioning that when
What
looking
is
for a
going
suspect
on?
at large, police will only receive a quick rundown of the suspect's appearance. Adding extra details can create confusion and even cause cops to let the perpetrators go
Like,
if they
bro,
miss something small.
all I'm hearing
This
is
is why the
bullshit
description
and
may seem
excuses.
vague and leads to false positives,
Y'all need to
just
do
like
y'all
this
job
one is
better.
starting to
The
look
hell?
like.
You got half of these people, half of the people in jail right now locked up, and they don't even deserve to be locked up right now. On granny.
I get why they went out with you for sure. Clearly not you, but the clothing description everything matched. So obviously.
So he don't look like the guy, but his clothes do.
We just had a description.
Which one is it? Y'all just a lying piece
Once we
of
found that
pigs.
picture from
Exactly how they call y'all asses some pigs.
Nah, that's fine. That's why I told him. Get him out of here.
All I'm hearing in my ear right now.
Just like that, Joseph was sent on his way back to his wife and daughter with no further action taken against anyone at the scene. Later that day, the suspect was found and arrested. Both cases in this video so far have involved fairly innocuous crimes.
That's
but
a
that's
stock
all
swole
about to
dude.
change
That
in
look
this
like an
next
old
case,
homeless man.
where a
Y'all
man
can
is
try to compare
falsely
that man
accused
to.
of robbing a bank and shooting a man in the head.
You're not gonna tell me how to talk, all right? You shut your fucking motherfucking mouth!
In the early hours of the 23rd of April, 2022, Grand Junction Police received a
He said,
frightening
hold
phone call.
on. Where's my mom? Y'all got me messed up.
704 Horizon Drive. I heard gunshots outside on Horizon Drive within a minute ago. How many did you hear? Probably 4 or 5.
Later that morning, police received a second call from a nearby hospital, making them aware of a patient who had walked in on their own with a gunshot wound to the head. It was determined that he was injured on Horizon Drive, the same street the gunshots were heard on at 3 a.m. A few hours later, a man named Aaron headed to the gas station to stock up on supplies for a marksmanship event he was attending that day. Unfortunately for him, the gas station was located on Horizon Drive.
I went to a gas station this morning to grab some stuff, and they were saying there was a shooting at 3 o'clock in the morning. So they have traffic blocked going out on the 70. So we might want to look to see if that's going to impact our route.
Little did Aaron know, traffic would be the least of his worries that day. After stopping at the gas station, he heads back to his hotel to charge his phone. On the way there, he misses an exit, so he uses his blinker to make a U-turn in front of the police blockade. He parks up for 5 minutes to charge his phone, waits for his friend to show up in his car, then stops at another gas station to wait for his other friends to turn up. It's at this point Aaron is approached by police.
Can I help you?
Yeah. You trying to roll down your window real quick?
No. What do you need?
I need you to identify yourself.
No, why?
Because
All right.
you're leaving the area
Hold on.
where a shooting occurred. Okay, well, can you please roll down your window more?
I gotta show you identification because I'm leaving the area that a shooting was. Do you know how dumb you sound? So you want me to be in the area where the shooting going on? What the hell?
So I can talk to you?
No. What do you mean?
Boy, exactly. Fall up on his ass, boy. Get on his ass, boy.
My name is Officer Pasadis with the Grand Junction Police Department. And this is my corporal right here. This is Corporal Church as well. Okay. All right, so I need
First of all, his approach, first off, rubbing me the wrong way. I'd have done flanked out on his ass, crashed out on his
What
ass.
Aaron is saying is completely true, and he is well within his rights to refuse to identify himself. However, that
You want
doesn't
me to
necessarily
identify myself
mean
because
it's
I'm
always
leaving the
best
scene of a
idea.
shooting.
Regardless,
I ain't
in
know
this
I was supposed to
situation,
stay there
Aaron
and
clearly wishes to
y'all supposed to
exercise his
identify
right,
everybody
to
in
which
the
cop
world.
isn't best pleased.
The
This
hell?
is when things start to escalate quickly.
You do not have articulable suspicion that I've done anything.
I actually do.
What
How?
crime?
What evidence do you have that I committed a crime for you to even come and approach my car and my vehicle? Like, come on, bro. You just talking that hot hoopla shit right now.
You suspect me, actual me,
That is
of
actual
committing
me.
possible attempted homicide.
Well, your cooperative behavior right now does not help your cause.
No, I've done absolutely nothing. I pulled into a gas station because my friends are here, because we're going to...
Keep an eye, they're associated.
At this point, Corporal Church heads over to Aaron's friends where he discovers that his name is indeed Aaron, and that it matches up with the registration on the vehicle. Meanwhile, Officer Posadas attempts to shed a little more light on why Aaron is being highlighted as a suspect.
Right, exactly. You're leaving the area of a crime. Exactly. With a similar colored vehicle, similar nature to the description.
What description?
Similar nature of description. Yeah, I always
I
love
got
to
a
use that
dark-colored sedan.
an
Two
excuse.
people also stated that one of the suspects may be of African American descent.
With this information, you can see how a cop would suspect Aaron. He's a black male in a similar vehicle. But things start to get much stranger as you dive deeper. In the official report, it was determined there were actually 2 suspects, one white and one black. And a more detailed report of the vehicle describes a car more similar to the one that Aaron's friends are driving. It seems as though the cops are ignoring every sign and targeting Aaron for no reason. Something that only becomes more obvious
they just want
as they
to.
allow
They
his
really
friends
don't be
to
wanting to
leave,
do their
but
job.
keep Aaron at the scene.
My buddies that just left, they were also in a dark sedan. But you aren't fucking stopping them and questioning them.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Sorry that you
Shut
feel
your
that way.
fucking mouth. I don't want to fucking talk.
You're not going to tell me how to talk, all right?
You
He said F yo. He said F yo.
We're breaking up here. It's not working.
He said F your apology. Now here you come running to the sergeant. Daddy.
He's highly uncooperative with me, screaming, yelling at me.
I wonder why.
His vehicle matches the description given, blah, blah, blah. He's very, very upset right now.
Why are you not cooperative?
Because I don't...
Man, if you don't... Boy, if you don't back your ass up off my motherfucking
No, I do not.
hot breath my fast, the fuck?
Well, Colorado state law says you do.
I want you to explain why I, me as a person, have to ID to you.
Colorado state law says you do.
The cops continue
Not
to ask
without-
for Aaron's name,
Alright.
despite having already
'Cause
been
y'all
told
just
by
swear
his
we just
friends
don't know the
and
law.
realizing it matches up.
You
with
think
the
you was
name
the
on
only people
vehicle.
taught the
But
law? The
perhaps
law
the
is free
funniest
to
part
look
of this
up at,
entire
bro.
interaction
Come on now.
is what happens when Aaron instead asks for the sergeant's name.
What's your name and your best name? What's your name and your best name?
Well, I'm not going to give that to you.
Okay, exactly.
You have to.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
You are a public servant. I'm asking for your name and badge
You also have
number.
to give me your name.
No, I do not.
Okay. So you wanted me to explain to you why I'm asking for you
And
to
you're the sergeant? I see why your crew act the way they do. Boy, it start with the head of the damn
Well, no, I won't
leader.
give you that right now.
What do you mean you won't? This is the most ridiculous thing.
And then on top of that, you are being recorded and you
note
still
that
don't
the
give a
Grand
fuck.
Junction Police
That's
Department
how you know,
require
like, they
police
just don't
officers
get in
to
trouble
identify
for this
themselves
shit,
upon request.
That's how you know this is
but
a
the sergeant
regular,
later
this is a
claimed
regular
he
day to
simply
him.
forgot. Aaron was never made aware of why they targeted him so directly.
And they
at the
still
scene,
looking in
but
the
in
car
official
after
police
they
report,
just
the
figured
cops
out that
say
he is not
the
the
reason they
suspect.
suspected Aaron was because of the U-turn he made.
Boy, if you
Remember,
don't sue
he
these
simply missed his
motherfuckers,
exit to the hotel,
on
and there
Friday.
the road ahead of him was
Sue 'em.
closed, leaving him with nowhere else to go. They also alleged that he didn't use a turn signal for the maneuver, something that can easily be disproved by listening to Aaron's dashcam footage.
And then on top of that, he got a dash cam, so y'all look and sound dumb as hell.
As you'd expect, an internal affairs investigation was launched into the officers at the scene, and it
Literally,
was conducted that
daddy
there was
and
no
baby.
wrongdoing,
That's
and the
exactly
cops
what
conducted
these two
themselves
goofballs look
perfectly.
like.
Aaron has since launched his own lawsuit against the Grand Junction Police Department, but as of this video's upload, the investigation is still ongoing. Check out Aaron's channel linked below for updates on the situation.
That with this much evidence, something has to keep being ongoing is crazy to me, bro. That shit is crazy. Cause y'all be having the quickness and the energy to try to lock us up, but y'all ain't got the quickness and energy to figure out if y'all fucking law enforcement goddamn people is fucked up in the head or not. That is wild. That is scary as hell, bro. On granny, that's scary, bro. Word to my moms, that's scary, bro. But man, I hope y'all enjoyed this reaction vid, bro. I know as much as, listen, we on the same page. We right here. Because I know you watching this and me watching this, we both like, the fuck? Could never be me. On granny, could never be me. But man, I really hope that y'all messing with these reaction videos, man. I got some more story times coming. I'm telling y'all, we dropping vids every single day. March, we turn it up. We getting lit. You already know. You already know. We getting lit. We turning up. You feel what I'm saying? So I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I need y'all to lock in with me so I can lock in with y'all. And I need y'all to follow me on all my social medias. Links will be in the description down below. I need y'all to tap in. Tap in. You feel what I'm saying? It's Katu Savage. I'm back with another video. But I'm out of this video. You heard?
Wait, hold on. I come from that broken, I really don't know. Heart sitting full of gold. TikTok on the wrist, you seen that person is sitting off.